Basically, so my quarantine, with me just really chilling through quarantine, I really just been minding my own business, just trying to make sure I stay out the way, but at the same time, keep myself musically inclined. You know, just always trying to stay positive, keep the best energy, especially because everybody knows that with the lockdown, we've been out here not able to do the most, not able to really move around, not able to do nothing like that. So really, it's just to other people, I just say, just keep on doing it. Just stay focused during the quarantine, honestly, because it can throw people off, seriously. We go from, I got FGC Studios out here in Las Vegas. We sit down during quarantine, we can go out to that one. Atlantic is obviously in LA, but when we can travel and make time, we go out there and go working at the Atlantic's record studios as well. So between them two is just the home setup and the studio that's in Vegas, and then the one that's out there in LA. I see, honestly, with the whole Corona stuff going on, with all these waves and everything happening, I really feel like in order to stay connected and in touch with your fans, you have to use social media as the biggest outlet as of right now. Hopefully, like every artist is feeling, hopefully the tours and stuff will get to going back up and get to going, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hopefully everything gets to going back the way it normally is, but even if it doesn't happen that way, people will be able to use, like, different outlets, of course, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, everything else, YouTube, just to keep themselves relevant, because that is the way you keep in contact with your fans in the first place. Like, it's just more or less having to just keep yourself in the same boat to just stay relevant, because if you don't, like you said, it'll get hard for everybody, especially with touring and everything, because if we can't make money, then what we doing? Vegas is seen most likely just staying in touch with everybody that's out here, you feel me? Just really having to just keep ourselves going, because Vegas, like you said, is a little bit of a smaller platform other than LA and New York, but they're going to feel it sooner or later, you feel me? We starting to get our names out there, we starting to build our buzz and our content, so more or less it's just keeping everything, like I said, keeping everything going, really. I just really say, speaking off for the youth, that I'm proud of the way that we starting to carry ourselves, but more or less, like I said, I'm more or less for the peace of everything. I want our system to just be able to go back to not having to be the world against each other. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't like seeing our people have to go through the things they're going through. So in my behalf, on my case, I just really just send out prayers and just hope that the world just goes back to a better situation, because that more or less right there is just something that I'm not too happy to see that we going through. You get what I'm saying? It ain't really nothing that we can control other than, like you said, using the fact of social media and using our voices and just being the people that other people are looking up to, and just like, okay, we respect it. So it's just more or less, like I said, positivity, praying for peace, and just hoping that the world can get a little bit back to how it was, and praying that social distance and everything just continues in a positive way, because like I said, I personally don't like seeing the way that everything has been going. It's not really too much of a good way, but in our case and in our behalf, we've been doing our part and just standing up and making sure that we stay out of the way. And I just want to say to the youth, just make sure that they staying out the way and making sure everybody is just good, doing their thing, for real.